What's up, guys? Simply Coco here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another Let's Chat video. So today, as you can see from the title, we are going to be talking about The Sims 4 Journey to Batuu, or shall I say Star Wars Journey to Batuu and The Sims 4, because that's what it looks like, because yeah, they're being paid by Disney, or they were paid by Disney to make this pack, but that's a whole nother conversation. I may get into that a little bit. I don't really know. But I don't really have I didn't come on here with anything planned to say. I didn't do a whole lot of research as far as, what I wanted to say. I just wanted to come on here and give my thoughts about the new game pack that's coming out. The Sims 4 Journey to Batuu, as I'm pretty sure you all have seen by now. As you can tell by the title, I'm titling this something along the lines of a Star Wars pack is not what The Sims 4 needs. With that being said, I still don't care that it's coming. This is what I mean. You have the people that are on one side, you have the people that are really, really, really excited for this pack. And then on the other side, you have people that completely hate it. They basically ripped The Sims 4 a new one. They ripped all the Sim Gurus a new one. They were fighting on Twitter with each other. The two sides were fighting with each other about it. And there were people that were saying just because you don't like it doesn't mean you have to be rude and ugly and blah 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 blah. And the other side was saying well, a company that makes $1 million company that I pay my money to for these games, I'm not gonna sit here and be nice, especially when it's been 6 years of this game and we still don't have small things that we're asking for, like babies that aren't sacks of potatoes. So yeah, I agree with the side that wants it in the fact that yeah, we shouldn't be rude to anyone for having different opinions. We shouldn't be spreading hate to the Sims 4 team or the Gurus or anyone that's excited for this pack. I mean, obviously, let them be excited for this pack. You yourself do not have to buy this pack if you don't want it. Yes, I know it sucks that now yet another pack is wasted on something that no one asked for. But let them have their pack. You may like island living, and they're like, why the hell do I want to live on an island and be a mermaid? I mean, you never know. There's different packs for a reason. You don't have to get every pack. But I also agree with the other side in the point of just, this isn't what we needed. This isn't what we wanted. This isn't the game pack that should have came out right now. If they wanted to do this a year from now, after we got a Generations, after we get improved babies, after we get just the skin tone update, once we get all of those things, then we can talk about random packs. We can talk about a Star Wars pack. We can talk about I don't know, a Phineas and Ferb pack. That was just the first thing that came to my head. We can talk about a pack. I don't know. We can talk about these random packs once we have the basics that The Sims 4 is missing. I keep going back to this girl, Amanda. I watch her on YouTube. I'm not sure I keep forgetting what her actual screen name is, but her name is Amanda. She's like a YouTube commentator. She goes on and talks about stuff. It's a beauty entertainment channel. She does her makeup while she talks about things. But she did a video, I think she posted hers yesterday, about this pack. And that's what she was saying. She was like, we can be vampires in The Sims 4. We can be spellcasters. We can be mermaids. And she was like, we can be lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. But we can't be preteens. Our babies are objects. They're bookends. We can't, people that aren't as people that are darker than me can't create themselves accurately in The Sims 4. Yeah, aren't people that are darker than me can't accurately create themselves in The Sims 4, and that's depressing. And I mean, there's these people out there that are saying like they shouldn't be releasing another game. They shouldn't be releasing anything, period, until they give us these skin tones that we've been asking for, or until they give us babies that, aren't objects, and until they give us this and give us that. And like, while I understand what you're saying and see where you're coming from, that's kind of not realistic, because they're a gaming company that, they basically make their money off of the DLC, the downloadable content, the extra stuff that they make, and not just the base game, right? So it's like, obviously they're going to put other stuff out there. It's just The Sims, just a Star Wars pack specifically isn't what The Sims 4 needed. So I don't know if I've said how I actually feel about it yet, but my whole thing is I don't care. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of the two sides. I just am. I don't want it. I didn't ask for it, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to buy it. Excuse me. Point blank period. I'm going to buy this game. I'm going to play this game. I'm going to post YouTube videos about this pack. Period. One, here's my reasoning. One, because it's new content. Period. It's new content. If you love The Sims 4 that much, you shouldn't care what comes out as long as it's new content. I mean, okay, maybe that's too far. Obviously, you can care, especially if you give a lot of money to these people. But you shouldn't let it bother you to the point of anger. I didn't want this pack. I don't like that this is the next pack, but it's new content. Yay. So that's number one. It's just the fact that it's new content. I'm going to get it. Number two, I'm a content creator. I make YouTube videos. I'm not a game changer, so I'm not going to get this pack for free. I have to buy it so I can do a build and buy review. So I can do a cast review. So I can start a mini let's play based on the gameplay of this pack. Period. I mean, those are my only two reasons, but hey, they're going to get my $19.99 or $21.94 or whatever it's going to be after tax. They're going to get it on September 8th. And who knows, maybe on September 8th when I buy this, I'll hate it. Who knows? But then I will let it be known that it's a bad pack. I will let it be known that it's a bad pack. Honestly, it doesn't look like a bad pack. And what I've seen the Game Changers talk about, because the Game Changers were sent like a detailed description of what the game will have. And apparently there's going to be like 3 different paths you can choose. So it'll be like you can be a part of the resistance, you can be on the dark side, or whatever all that's called. Like you can be on Rey's team, Kylo Ren's team, and someone else's team or whoever. I don't know, but it seems like it's going to be story driven, but it's not just one linear story. You can take it any kind of way you want. And for a game pack, that's great. That's big. They have Disney money. Again, we'll get to that in a minute. But, yeah. It doesn't look like a bad pack. I think it doesn't look like a bad pack. I just think people are mad because of what the content is. Because it's Star Wars. I personally have never seen one Star. Well, okay, I've seen one Star Wars movie, but it's from the latest trilogy. I have never seen any of the old episodes. I've only ever seen installment one of the latest trilogy. So when they first introduced Rey and Kylo Ren and Finn and all those people, that's the only Star Wars movie I've ever seen, and I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. I liked it. But I didn't run to the theater to see the second one. I didn't run to the theater to see the third one. And now that it's even on Disney Plus, I have still not sat down to watch them. Maybe now I will, that my favorite game is coming out with a pack inspired by it. But I've never like just been this huge fan of Star Wars. But I'm going to buy this game. Point blank period. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I really don't know what else to say, because while we do, I mean, and the fact that we're getting spaceships before cars is kind of stupid, but at the same time, y'all, you have to go through a loading screen to get to everything. So even if we do have these spaceships, you're going to have to go through a loading screen to go wherever you're going in the spaceships. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Even if we do get cars, it's going to be a loading screen. There's no way they'll ever go to open worlds. It's just, I don't think it's possible. And at this point, that's not even what we're asking for. We just need the basic necessities. And yeah, they addressed the skin tone thing. Great. Apparently, it's supposed to be coming out before the end of the year. Great. They're supposed to be updating the ones that are there and adding more. Great. We're supposed to get that before 2020 is over. Great. But there's still other things. Why can't kids do anything except go to acting class or be a scout? Why can't teens do absolutely nothing besides have a part-time job? Why can elders only knit now? They can only knit, and that only just happened. It's literally all about the young adults and the adults. Like Amanda was saying, you jump from. I'll link her video down below. It's a good one. The kids jump from being what, 10 years old and 4 feet tall to 17 years old and 6 feet tall. What happened to ages 11 through 16? And don't get me wrong, Sims 1, 2, or 3, none of them had preteens as far as I know. None of them had preteens. But why not? I mean, I don't know if I've said this yet, because I've kind of had to record this a few times, but the fact that a poll came out about what we wanted in The Sims 4, and High School Drama was on it, Growing Pains was on it, Cheerleaders was on it, Heist was on it. All these things that should have been in the base game. Why are we just now talking about them? And then we probably won't see them for another year or two. Why? Like, isn't there a criminal career in the base game of The Sims 4? So why didn't we have burglars? Why can't we have criminals that are actually criminals? Why can't we have disabled Sims? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it would be a lot of work to actually have a Sim rolling around in a wheelchair, or have whatever, the case may be, but it's a life simulation game. It's supposed to simulate real life. And then another thing Amanda said, you know what a lot of people use The Sims 4 for? Mess. They get on The Sims 4 to play out unrealistic drama that isn't going on in their real lives. People play The Sims 4 to have their sim break up 10 marriages in 24 hours. That's what people get on The Sims 4 to do. They don't get on to go to Batu. They don't. They don't play The Sims 4 to go to Batu. I'm sorry that I'm like getting all ghetto with it, but like they don't. And then I was watching Grim Cookies or somebody, and he was saying like Nancy Land excuse me, Nancy Landgrab better not be walking around this Batu world. Not Paul Pancakes, that's another YouTuber. Bob Pancakes better not be walking around Batu just in his robe, just randomly walking around. Excuse me, if I sound weird, I'm just getting over like strep throat situation. Ugh. But yeah. Ooh, now I have the hiccups. Great. But I don't know what else to say. Like, my whole point, if you take nothing else away from this video, my feelings are this isn't what The Sims 4 needed. It's not. Do I care? No, because I'm going to buy it anyway. I'm going to play it anyway. I'm going to post videos about it anyway. They're going to get my money anyway. They've got their money from Disney. It is what it is. And I mean, speaking of that, I do think this was a cash grab. I also do think that a lot of people at The Sims 4, including SimGuru Ninja, really love Star Wars, and they've probably wanted to do something on something like this for a long time. But I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it worth ignoring is it worth ignoring the people that buy your game just to make money by collaborating with a company and making a pack based on an amusement park ride or section of an amusement park? Is it worth it? Because they are getting a lot of hate, a lot of bad comments on this game pack. Probably the worst I've ever seen since I've been in the community. When I say in the community, I mean like since I've made this YouTube channel, because that's when I really like dove into being a part of the Sims 4 community. That's when I went and followed all the game changers on Twitter and followed all the sim gurus. Before that, I just played just because, and I didn't, I wasn't worried about what everyone was doing or what everyone was saying or what pack was coming out. I didn't even watch YouTubers, simmers on YouTube. I was just in my own little world playing the game. But this pack is getting a lot of backlash, and I'm just, is it worth it? Ignoring your players for money. It's like with these game packs. Game packs have never been a thing in the Sims period. Sims 1, 2, 3, game packs have never been a thing. Like spellcasters, witches, whatever you want to call them, vampires, werewolves, and a whole aliens, I think, and a whole heap of other occult sims came with one expansion pack in The Sims 3. I'm not sure what it was called. Nightlife, maybe, or something like that. I'm not sure. But it came with one pack. One. And now, The Sims 4, you had the City Living expansion pack. A whole game pack for vampires. A whole game pack for spellcasters, a whole other expansion pack for aliens, and a whole other expansion pack for mermaids. So it's kind of it's kind of ridiculous at this point. It kind of is. But I'm gonna wrap this video up because I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Like I said, my whole point, my feelings about this isn't what we needed. Um, yes, it's new content. Yes, I'm gonna buy it regardless, but this isn't what we needed. It's just not. It's just not. I was gonna play the trailer and like just give you my thoughts because I've already seen the trailer, so I was just gonna kind of go through it and give you my thoughts. But we've all seen the trailer. It's a great trailer, other than the fact that nothing happens in the trailer. Like there's no gameplay in the trailer. I'll probably make another one of these once they live stream the actual pack. But yeah, this isn't what we needed. Like it looks like a great pack. It looks like a great pack. And again, I've had to record this a few times, so I don't know if I said this yet, but apparently there's oh no, I did say this already, I think. But yeah, it looks like a great pack. It looks like it's gonna be a great pack. I just wish that energy for this pack and the money I wish would have gone to other things. I saw someone mention on Twitter that they would pay $20 for a pack at this point that just fixed all the bugs. Like it didn't do anything else, it just fixed all the bugs. And I agree. I agree. I would pay for a pack that fixed all the bugs too at this point. But I just don't think this is what should have been the game pack right now. Maybe later, but not right now. If anything, they should have made farming. Yeah, like farming. Something realistic. Not another sci-fi type of pack. It should have been farming. That's what I think it should have been. Something like that. Cuz that would have been the next thing to do, because like in Sims 3, I believe with pets, you got horses and all of this other stuff. But now we just got cats and dogs. That's all. It's just cats and dogs. And then a whole separate stuff pack for some gerbils. And some rats and some hedgehogs. Not even anything else. So, I think that should have been the next thing. And if they don't make farming a game pack, the next expansion pack needs to be that. Needs to be farming or generations. Or whatever they're going to call the next generations. Because SimGuru Ninja has said Parenthood is not a replacement for generations. And with their whole formula of splitting up packs, surely they should come out with something else that will be generation-esque. Hopefully. My biggest fear is that The Sims 4 will never reach its fullest potential. Because we're 6 years in. As far as I know, I think this is the longest any of the Sims games have lasted. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. So my biggest fear is that we'll get Sims 5 in like 2 years, and The Sims 4 would have never been completely fleshed out. That's my biggest fear. Especially now that I'm just getting into the community, just starting this YouTube channel and all of that. That's my biggest fear. But hey, maybe Sims 5, they'll get it right in the base game. Let's hope. Let's hope. And if not, maybe Paralives will do it for us. I don't know. Because if you ask me, in a perfect world, the base game for Sims 5 would have seasons and pets. And something generation like should be in the base game of Sims 5, period. I don't know why they can't do that. Just make a bigger base game. I don't know if there's money reasons behind that, or programming reasons behind that, or coding reasons behind that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Like I said, if you don't take anything else away from this video, my feelings on it is this isn't the pack we needed now. They should have done other things first. They should have fixed other things first. But I'm gonna buy it. You are probably gonna buy it eventually. Once you run out of stuff to do in your game, that's what game packs are supposed to do. Add another gameplay element to your game. So just don't spread hate. Don't be mean to each other. Let people be excited. Let people be excited about the pack. Let people be disappointed about the pack. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do to change it. They're not gonna give all their money back to Disney and say we're not releasing this pack. It's just not gonna happen. So we just have to deal with it. We just have to deal with it. You either like it or you don't. You either like Moschino Stuff Pack or you don't. You either like Eagle Lifestyle or you don't. It's the same thing with every pack. Like I said, this is probably the worst backlash yet, but it is what it is, guys. Don't be rude to each other. Don't fight with each other. Just say, I hear you. I understand it's your opinion. I don't think so. And move on. Excuse me. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, if you stuck around for this whole video, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will always respond to your comments. And please hit that notification bell so that way you know exactly when I post my next video, exactly when I post it. And I will see you all then. Bye.